Yeah. Okay.
I just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah, I put it in quickly.
Okay, push both buttons and then run. So tell me what Said to Go is for.
For giving out and sharing with people.
Okay. What do you do with all of the stuff that you normally?
Well, lately, every once in a while, I've been taking a little bit more so I can save it for my trip when I go to Washington to give out to the people, all my friends over there.
Okay. Why do you feel the need to hide it?
I put it by the
door. No. Let's be honest with you. Why do you feel the need to hide it by the back door?
I wasn't hiding it by the back door.
You sure looked like you were sneaking something out of the back of the building.
I put it there because why would I walk it all the way up here? I just put it there. You're the one who said work smarter, not harder.
It sure looked like you were trying to sneak something out the back of the building.
Yes, it did look obvious.
Right?
Yes.
So that's my impression was, what's he trying to sneak out the back door?
And it kind of freaked me out that you followed me, so last night I kind of got scared. I didn't know what was going to happen, and I threw up. And
what do you mean I followed you? I walked out the back door because it looked like you were taking stuff out the back door.
Yeah,
right? I'm the manager of the warehouse.
But it just freaked me out.
It looked like one of my employees was sneaking stuff out the back door.
Well, it freaked me out, so I didn't
Why would it freak you out? It freaked me out that it looked like one of my employees was taking stuff out the back door.
I wasn't stealing anything.
But that's not what it looked like,
I know.
Right? I walked by, you went over there, you grabbed this stuff, you turned around, you looked, and then you went out the door. It looked like you were stealing. Not saying that's what was happening, but from the manager's perspective of what he saw, it looked like you were stealing stuff and going out the back door. So that's why I went out the door and said, hey, what are you doing? Because I didn't know what you had in your hand. Right? That's why I'm having this conversation with you. Said to Go you can use to go pass out to people, right? That's what it's designed for, is to get our product in many hands. Not the same hands all the time, not home and our families' lives. It's so that we pass out and give it to many people.
Of course.
Right?
Yes.
So what I saw last night was an employee that looked like he was trying to sneak stuff out the back door. So all I did was walk outside and go, hey, what did you do? What did you say to me?
I said it's the stuff I got from Said to Go.
Great, and what happened after that?
He closed the door and went back in.
Right.
And I didn't know.
I didn't come up to you and go, show it to me. I didn't come up to you and go, hey, I
Bring
said.
it back or anything.
Right,
yeah.
Right? I saw something happen. As a manager, I went, not sure what's going on there.
And he approached it.
My responsibility to the company is to make sure that people aren't walking out the back door with product, because we have an inventory issue as it is.
Of course.
Right?
Yes, and I'm very aware of that. And I understand that.
It wasn't, so the fact that you thought what was going to happen next, that's on you, right? I was doing what a manager should do. And that's why I'm having this conversation with you this morning, right? You can use Said to Go. You don't have to be sneaky about it.
Okay.
Right? It's not got to be a sneaky thing. The company has designed a program for our employees to take some product here and there off of the pallets that we put out there. Remember, it's for everybody, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of shots out there that were overrun, so that's not a, oh my God, what are we doing moment, but it's for all of our employees to here and there be able to grab product off a shelf that we've created to share with people.
Yes.
That's what it's designed for, right? So the fact that you do it in many places is great for the company, right? I don't have a problem with any of that, right? It's the way in which it looked to me as a manager. I went one way, you went the other way. I came back in and I saw this employee going, I got this stuff hidden over here in the corner and I'm going out the door with it. You got to think of how I saw it, right? So I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I want to have a conversation with you because when I walked out, you could see the look in your face. It was like,
I didn't expect that, so I felt like I was being watched. So I didn't.
It was your manager that watched you walk out the back door.
But it was weird. You got on the forklift and then you got off and then you saw me.
I got off because what I saw was it looked like an employee was taking stuff out the back door.
Yeah.
Right? You understand that though, right?
I just don't like to take a lot of Said to Go because there's other people here too. I don't know. That's how I am. I'm considerate for others. I'm never thinking about myself.
A relevant piece of it, I just want you to be aware of, the reason it happened was this is what I saw, and I was looking to find out what I was really seeing. That's all it was.
Yeah,
right.
I got nervous with the blinds. I didn't
know why they were down.
Neither did I.
They-
Maybe if they keep the heat in or something, but
Yeah.
and then the smiley face thing, I didn't know about that. I don't know. I just I
when
overthink things.
Well, here's the problem, right? So here's my difficulty right now.
Yeah.
It makes it really hard to come talk to you because you freak out about everything I say to you now, right? It's really hard as a manager to come talk with an employee that you ask them a question, they get up on their hind legs like, what's wrong, right? A manager's responsibility is to come work. I do it to Darren all the time. Darren doesn't freak out every time I go, why are you doing that? What are you doing? Never. He knows I'm the manager of the department and I'm asking questions about what's going on or things that I'm seeing that I'm responsible for as the manager of the warehouse. Right? That's like taking the day off and not letting me know. Of course I'm going to be a little annoyed. You didn't come to me and say, hey Bruce, I need the afternoon off because I have to go. I don't even care where you go. I need the afternoon off. Is that okay? What would I say?
It's okay.
Thank you, right? Have I ever said, don't go do anything, don't go take care of your family, don't go, never, right? I never will. It's not, as a manager, that I get, right? So my responsibility is to ask questions. You get very uptight about it because you think that, oh my God, what's happening next, right? If there are moments in time that people are trying to understand what's going on. If it's not me as your manager, it's going to be somebody else. If it's not here at Guayaki, you're going to have the same problem somewhere else, right? You need to think through this, right? I personally think as an individual, you should look at what makes you comfortable and what type of roles that fits, right? Because in this environment, I'm going to ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And you're going to be really uncomfortable all the time. Since I've taken over, you've been really uncomfortable. I've never been pointed. I've been very clear about what my role is and my job is here. I'm here to make sure the warehouse runs smoothly. I'm here to make sure that the product that goes out is the correct product. We're not over shipping, under shipping, incorrectly shipping, right? It's what my job is, right? You take it very, very personally, and you take it as there's really somebody thinks I'm a bad person, or somebody doesn't think I know what I'm doing. Managers' responsibilities are to let their employees know what's going on, right? So I'm just giving you some insight as an individual. I had to go do many different things till I found out what worked for me and what I was okay with, right? I don't take things personally, right?
I think that's my problem in trying to exercise around that. And I think that's what I was talking to the counselor about. I need to not focus on little things like that, because then I have a panic attack. I freak out like I did last night. I didn't know. I couldn't sleep.
For no reason. For no reason
Yeah.
whatsoever, right? Nobody said, get in here, what are you stealing? I went, what are you doing? It looked to me like you were pumping stuff out the back door. I would have done it to Richard. I would have done it to anybody that walked in this building that I saw do that. I would have stopped them and said, what are you doing? By the way, I do it to them all the time.
Oh, we do it to them too.
Right? So what's the difference? Right? That's all I'm saying to you, Noah, is you need to think about your future, right? As just a person. And the
Mental health.
The environments you put yourself in are going to be really important to your health and your well-being and your opportunity to be successful. This is a little stressful for you, right? And it's only going to get more stressful as we bring on Amazon and I put a little more pressure on you guys to the amount of work that you get out of here, right? It really is going to become a little more stressful for you, right? And I'm not sure that it's going to work for you. That's my concern. And I just want you to think through when you go through your day and I ask you a question and what happens when I ask you a question, what your body feels like. You get instantaneously tense.
I don't know why, I just do.
That is not a way to come to work every day.
No, it's not.
And I can't work with that.
It's not good for my heart.
And it's not good for me, right? So
No.
I can't ask you anything, right? So when I just walk by and I don't say much to you now, it's because I'm afraid to say anything to you because I'm afraid of your response. And I don't want to see you have another panic attack.
Yeah, because I'm still having heart problems from that.
So you create a lot of this yourself. And you need to find a way, whoever you went to the other day, I think you need to spend a lot of time with them figuring it out. Because you're not in an environment that works for you. You're not. This doesn't work for you. And I've pulled way back so that I don't create any more tension for you, right? It's really hard for me to come up and question you about what's going on. And I can't continue to have that. I've got to be able to talk to my employees and ask them what's going on, why, where are we at, right? And not have them be so uncomfortable that they're going to have a panic attack, right? It's really hard for me. And that's just me being honest with you, right? I think you're a really good kid, right? I think you should think about your future. It's really important. I want your health to be the most important thing to you. And you still seem to work 16-hour days on weekends, and you're not giving your brain, your body the chance to relax. And you don't think that it's necessary. And we've had this conversation 4 or 5 times, 6 times now. And the paramedics that came here told it to you. The medical profession that you are working with has said it to you. You don't seem to be grasping what people are trying to get you to do. So I just wanted to give you that insight. All right? The only reason I stopped you was what it looked like to me. It wasn't about Noah. It would have been anybody doing what I saw happening out the door. I would have done the same thing. All right?
I'm sorry, Bruce.
I'm here to help you, my friend.
I think that was good talking there, man. You just gotta focus on what's really important instead of just worrying about everything.
Is that the FedEx guy when he shows up?
Oh, I forgot they should have given it to me yesterday. Thanks, Bruce.
No problem, my friend.